Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Bonjour, bonjour. Who is here? Lily, good morning. Good afternoon, Lily. Alisa, bonjour. Alice, j'ai trop hâte. Excited. Moi aussi, je suis ravie pour aujourd'hui. C'est qui? Bettina, Françoise, bonjour, bonjour. Susanna, Brenda, good morning. Iluna, Lori, Lauren, bonjour y'all. Karen, buongiorno, buongiorno, buongiorno. Elaine, Jennifer, Anne, Hamea, Zaika. Dawn, Daphne, good morning everybody. How is everyone? Did you have a fabulous weekend? Did you have a big weekend? Did you have lots of happy surprises this weekend? We did. We had a big weekend. Marino's had a big weekend. And it's all really big, isn't it? All of it. The recognition of what's happening, that we're alive, that we're moving towards the remembering of who we are, and everything that comes up in between. So I'd love to hear in the chat as we move into today, how was your weekend? Any celebrations that you would like to drop in the chat would be a beautiful way to start the week. And honoring where you are inside, recognizing that this beautiful dance that we have, where we are in some ways constant, in all ways timeless, and at the same time, the changing, the unfolding, the unraveling in the real world that supports us in recognizing and remembering. And I feel like at sometimes more than others, it's a really interesting place to be. That awareness of, I am as God created me, timeless, changeless, isness, eternity, limitless, infinite. And at the same time, we're moving through the days of, oh, now this is happening. Now this is happening. Now this part of my physical world reality is changing, is shifting. Do you know the Marino family? Well, it's not accurate. It's not accurate. 3 of us, one of us is leaving. Dominic has 2 more weeks at home. And then he goes back to college for his junior year of college. His junior year of college. His friends are coming, 3 of them, in a couple days. So we're gonna have a house full of college guys. And then he goes back, and then in 3 weeks, Dave, Nico, and I will be leaving with Lucy and Olivia to the south of France. And our lives are about to change in a big, beautiful, bold, extraordinary way. So celebrations, let's hear how we are, where we are with celebrations. I think I saw Zaika. We have a holiday here in Croatia, some combo of independence and Thanksgiving. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. When we were in Idra in Greece, and they had their Independence Day, and I don't remember which day it was now, but we were in the port. We had no idea. We were in the port on the boat, and all the fireworks, and they reenacted their Independence Day. They had soldiers come in on a boat. It was extraordinary. So don't know if Croatia does something similar on the water, but I imagine it is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Yes, the south of France. This is where we will be. Bettina, the dance of life is sometimes too wild for me. I love life. And in the same time, my doctors make one exam after the other. And this weekend I was told the cancer is gone. Oh my goodness, Bettina. Congratulations. Honoring the truth of health, the truth of wellness, the truth of wholeness in your body. Recognizing you and celebrating you for your awareness. and allowing yourselves to be in a space, in a state of union. I celebrate you fully, 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 fully. It's really breathing that in and breathing that out with you, that recognition of wellness and beauty and wholeness and strength and courage in your body. Congratulations. That is absolutely extraordinary. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's really, really special. Thank you. Thank you. That's really, really gorgeous. I'm very touched that you would share that inside of this space. So we're celebrating you big time. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, so good. Switched from espresso to green tea. I'm not so sure about it. not so sure. Dave listening, feel free to bring me an espresso. Not so sure about it. Okay. With vital proteins. No, I'm just kidding, babe. I'll get it after. All right. Why am I looking at my phone? This is not the thing. Oh, so good, so good, so good. Are we ready for today? Are we ready for today? Oh. Father, Mother, God, God of all creation, all things life, all things beauty, all things wholeness, all things truth. We ask today that we surrender above and beyond appearances, above and beyond what we may currently see inside of the physical world. We ask for that depth of vision, for the depth of faith, for the depth of trust, knowing that in all things and in all ways, we are being supported beyond what we could ever imagine. We ask for a letting go of anything in our lives that we might be gripping, grasping, white knuckling in any way, and breathe into the expansive opportunity that lies before us. To lean back, to remember, to celebrate it all, to feel the aliveness inside of it, to smile, to laugh, to love, and to be grateful for every freaking thing. This, or something even better, for the highest good of all concerned. Amen. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, gorgeous beauties. Let us see what is here for us today. I lost my place. Where are we? Aha. I remember. Friday, lesson 30, right? Yes. Friday, lesson 30. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. How yummy was this one? How yummy was this one? And just as it happens to be, as we're moving through the course, it seems that Mondays are a little bit of an opportunity. Every day is an opportunity, right? A little bit of a stretch into a new, into a new leap a little bit. And then throughout the week, we get to be in that yumminess. So let's see. Lesson 31. I am not. This is good. I am not the victim of the world I see. I am not the victim of the world I see. Now, again, I believe every single one of you, every single one of us has been in this conversation inside of ourselves for a long time. So there can be the piece of us that's like, yeah, I totally get it. I know I'm not a victim. And then the subtleties in which we unconsciously walk through the world and still act like it or still behave in some way in our beliefs and our thoughts. So this is really beautiful for some real gorgeous deepening of how that may actually show up in ways that we don't recognize. So lesson 31, I am not the victim of the world I see. Today's idea is the introduction to your declaration of release. Your declaration of release. Have you ever felt? Do you ever feel? Do we ever feel? I know I do. Trapped. Like in some way, in those moments where we forget who we are, where we go into that space of feeling like we are trapped, that we don't have a choice, that we're in some way a hostage to a situation, either because of the way someone else is behaving, because of the thoughts that are coming up, because of how the outside world is presenting itself, because of something that happened to us. Today's idea is the introduction to your declaration of release. Again, the idea should be applied to both the world you see without and the world you see within. In applying the idea, we will use a form of practice which will be used more and more with changes as indicated. Generally speaking, the form includes two aspects. One in which you apply the idea on a more sustained basis, and the other consisting of frequent applications of the idea throughout the day. Two longer periods of practice with the idea for today are needed, one in the morning and one at night. So if that has been serving you from the very beginning, the bookends of this is a part of my beginning and this is a part of my end, and throughout the day, I'm going to repeat the lesson as feels good. This is why, again, in my opinion, the course is really beautiful with the Femme flow list, really beautiful with the opening, really beautiful with this consciousness that you just easily and organically, I feel like, crave this. And if we're not intentional about it, it's really easy to get pulled in the direction of the day or whatever someone might need from us throughout the day. So as we have a devoted opportunity to ourselves, to our learning, to our growth, to our remembering, AM and PM, I'm getting up, I'm remembering who I am, I'm moving through the Femme flow, moving through the course, grounding that foundation, and then before I go to bed, I'm setting that up for my nighttime journey. As I close my eyes, as I move into my unconscious state, I have set up, right, inside of the Femme flow list, for example, my bedtime intention. I'm allowing my consciousness to work for me, move through me, clear things that aren't congruent with my highest good naturally. So it's a really effective, like if we're going to look at it from a physical world, and I would say even spiritual world, although the word may use some massaging, but maybe not. It's an effective way for us to move through our day. As we were talking about in the beginning, the dance of, okay, I know that I'm a soul having a human experience. I know I'm timeless. I know I'm infinite. I know all the things. I know it's good. And oh my gosh, today's physical world reality is sending me for a spin. It happens. It happens. And if we have these touch points in our life where we're like, time out, hold on. It really is supportive. So the course starts to move in this direction as well. 3 to 5 minutes for each of these are recommended. So 3 to 5 minutes in the morning, 3 to 5 minutes at night. It's really amazing how 3 minutes, whether you're doing the course or anything else you do throughout your life, 3 minutes of meditation, 3 minutes of anything that you desire. If you're feeling resistance, you're like, look, I'm just going to give myself 3 minutes, even 3 minutes of a workout. I'm not even joking. Like, set my timer for 3 minutes. I'm going to start to do my planks and see how I feel. 3 minutes, you know, I'm biased with the number 3. 3 minutes is so good. So 3 to 5 minutes. During that time, look about you slowly while repeating the idea 2 or 3 times. So beginning with eyes open, I am not a victim of the world I see. Looking around you slowly. I am not a victim of the world I see. Then close your eyes and apply the same idea to your inner world, right? I am not a victim of the world I see. I am not a victim of the world I see. You will escape from both together. For the inner is the cause of the outer. We know this. We forget what we know. We forget what we know. The inner is a part of the outer. As you survey your inner world, merely let whatever thoughts cross your mind come into your awareness, each to be considered for a moment and then replaced by the next. Try not to establish any kind of hierarchy among them. That's very familiar to us at this point. Watch them come and go as dispassionately as possible. Not always easy, but right, as unattached as we possibly can. Do not dwell on any one in particular, but try to let the stream move on evenly and calmly without any special investment on your part. As you sit and quietly watch your thoughts, repeat today's idea to yourself as often as you care to, but with no sense of hurry. I am not a victim of the world I see. In addition, repeat the idea for today as often as possible during the day. Remind yourself that you are making a declaration of independence. How interesting, yes? Zaika, knowing that it's your Independence Day, that's so perfect. Reminding yourself that you are making a declaration of independence in the name of your own freedom. And in your freedom lies the freedom of the world. The idea for today is also particularly useful, one to use as a response to any form of temptation that may arise. It is a declaration that you will not yield to it and put yourself in bondage. That commitment, I am not a victim of the world I see. How are we feeling about this? And again, these are sometimes when these come forward this way and it's like, yeah, I get it. I'm not a victim of the world I see. I get it. There can sometimes be a temptation to then not really do the exercise, which I don't feel. But sometimes it's a little bit like, I get it. I'll do it in a minute. The exercise is the commitment. The exercise is the devotional. The exercise is the declaration. It's not just the thought. It is the beautiful, like if we look at through the Femme types, taking it from the indie all the way through the finish line with the New Yorker, from an allowing space of I'm allowing myself to take this aligned action. All right, I saw some celebrations. I want to see what's going on in this chat. Did I miss something? Karen, major celebration of having been transported effortlessly to a place I have not been for 65 years. By Tara's sacred meditation inside the club, back to a time when I was in unadulterated love with life. Oh my gosh, my throat. I could cry. Karen, so beautiful with my beauty and freedom. So gorgeous. I love having you in there. I love it. The flow of life call. Yeah, so good. So beautiful. Celebration, Elisa, I did an interview and will be part of a summit this week. Congratulations! That's awesome. I love it. Congratulations, everybody. Karen, this is huge for me right now. All year I felt victim and unwanted in the world because of rampant anti-Semitism. Yeah. You are so wanted. You are so loved. You are so needed. And this is really a powerful opportunity for everyone. I am not a victim of the world I see. Bettina, thanking everyone. Yes, for all the celebrations. So beautiful. Sending friend requests. I love this. Declaration of Independence. Is that so good? It's so good. Right, Lauren? Allison, I will not yield to the temptation I think it's in your job, it's covered a little bit. Oh, to join in negative talk in my workplace. Yeah. I'm not a victim of the world I see. So good. No matter what's happening, no matter what is happening, no matter how convincing the outside world can be, no matter how many people are talking about it, are fearful about something, are jumping on the bandwagon of consciousness. I am not, when I want to be clear how I say that, jumping on the bandwagon of a certain expression of consciousness that is an illusion. It's not real consciousness, right? When I'm really talking about how the conscious collective focuses on something negative. I want to be really clear with my energy. That's what I mean. I am not a victim of the world I see. Really honoring that inside of yourself, your truth, your ability to see, your ability to lean back. And you know something really beautiful too? You might find yourself automatically, and I think I've said this before, sourcing other lessons from the course, previous lessons. Feel free to do that as well. Not future lessons, right? The course is really clear about one lesson a day, very clear. However, if you've already done a lesson, if you've integrated any lesson, if you're going on the pace with us, you may be ahead. You may be doing it in the weekends. You may have already started the journey. So wherever you are is perfect. For our experience together, any lesson up until lesson 31, lean into it, right? Sometimes I just open it and I go, okay, what other reminder am I honoring today? And I'll find other lessons pouring through me just naturally. It's really, really beautiful. They start to build and stack on each other, becomes really, really gorgeous. So that's it for today. We start the power of sensuality tomorrow. I can't even believe it. I felt like I had so much time. I've been thinking about this. Dave and I talked about this a long time ago that we were going to do this. And all of a sudden it's here. This is the timing of things. I'm excited about it. And again, if you have been excited about it in a really calm, still way, excited about it in a really beautiful, powerful, like, let's go, like a really soulful way. It's been a very much of a whisper conversation. We have done some marketing around it, but it's been very, very, what is the word? Still, slow, soulful, I feel like. And so I'm really looking forward to the conversation. 6th, 7th, and 8th. Inside our private Facebook group, the replays will be available for a limited amount of time. And I usually try to give a really nice, gorgeous time. If you ever joined us in the Power of Sensuality program, this will have some subtle undertones of similarity in that the way Elegant Femme speaks of sensuality, but we're going there. We're going there. We're going to unhook some things, unhook some really big, beautiful things, and really honor this power without fear of being manipulative, without fear of being taken advantage of, without fear of taking advantage of, really unraveling all of those withholdings. And if you've ever wondered, and I'll share more of this tomorrow, like, is sensuality a way with which I can remember more of my truth? Is sensuality an energy, a frequency to support me in utilizing my true power? The answer is yes. And so we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, let us see as we say goodbye. Catch the replay. Perfect, perfect. I will see you there. Are these lessons on? What lesson on Wednesday? I don't remember. Are there 2 lessons on Wednesday? What do you mean? Am I missing something? Let me know what you mean. Let me know what you mean, Elisa. I don't know. We will be having our regular ACIM and Power Sensuality. Is that what you mean? Let me know. Stacked on my calendar that way. I don't know. Power Sensuality in 2011, and that's amazing. Okay, Power Sensuality call on Wednesday, and then a daily. They shouldn't be at the same times, though, right? Let me double check them. I don't think I did that. Let me double check. There will be 2 calls tomorrow as well, but they won't be at the same time. So tomorrow we have ACIM, Power Sensuality at 2 Eastern, And then on Wednesday, we have ACIM at 8 and Power of Sensuality at 1. Okay, so there are 2 calls happening, but they're not at the same time. So yes, we will have our daily ACIM flow, our Chic 365, and then we'll have the Power of Sensuality. Okay, was that it? Was that it? Did I understand? Okay, perfect. Tomorrow as well, right? We start tomorrow, right? I think we start tomorrow. All right, ladies, I love you. I will see you here tomorrow morning. And then inside the Power Sensuality, oh, it's going to be so good. Fertile ground. It's going to be really good. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I am not a victim of the world I see. I will see you tomorrow.